Back, as we get closer to the holidays, many are feeling the loss of their loved ones. Next month, Wreaths Across America is honoring the people who died while fighting for our freedoms. Here to talk more about that this evening with us and this moving ceremony and what it all means for the families across the country and here locally, Adolfo Olivas and John Przezinski, both who, by the way, lost their boys fighting for us. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me again. I know we've featured this before, but it's so important. Before we get to your stories, talk to me a little bit about, for people who don't understand, what is Wreaths Across America and what is it all about?
Well, Wreaths Across America is something that started several years ago, literally for putting wreaths on the graves of veterans. Right now, this year there'll be up to 5,000 cemeteries across the nation with about 2 million volunteers. And it continues to grow every year. And of course, now we have it in Hamilton and at least 2 cemeteries. But it's a great way to remember, honor, and teach. Remember those who have lost their lives, honor them, and then teach us to remember to continue to honor them.
Because we always say never forget, right? When 9/11 of course happened, but truly, if you don't want to forget, take action, and this is one way to do it. John, I want to bring you in, and then Adolfo, talk to me, because as I mentioned, you both lost sons serving our country. Tell me a little bit about Taylor.
So Taylor was a 2003 Fairfield High School graduate, and he enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. He was in high school when 9/11 happened. So he remembered, and he felt compelled and called to do his part to serve. So he joined the Marine Corps, and his second deployment was to Iraq. On May 9th of 2005, he was caught in a mortar attack and was killed.
And Adolfo, you lost Nicholas in 2012.
Yeah, on Memorial Day.
Tell me how that happened on Memorial Day.
Yeah, he was in Afghanistan. He had been there just a few months. He had just had a son born in January. He was doing a routine patrol. He was checking for bombs, et cetera, and he was killed. And his final words as he was being airlifted to the hospital where he eventually died was, "Tell my son I did my best." So.
It honestly, as a mom, brings tears to my eyes talking with both of you, even though I've known your story for years.
20 years now.
For you all, what does this mean to you to continue to have to be the voice for your boys?
I don't know that we have to be, we choose to be. And then I feel like for me, it's taking a positive step in the right direction to do something rather than sitting back and feeling sorry for myself. And I got involved with Wreaths Across America because Adolfo called me and said, "What do you know about this?" And I didn't know much. Taylor's buried in Arlington. Someone sends me a photo of the wreath being placed there, either a Marine he served with or my cousin. But I was glad to participate here at St. Mary's and St. Stephen's Cemeteries in Hamilton.
For the people who want to get involved, what can they do to support you all?
Well, we are certainly encouraging people to volunteer, to come there on December 13th at noon at St. Mary's and then go to St. Stephen's later to help place the 1,200 wreaths that we are hoping to have. Right now we're at 600 wreaths, so we need more donations. It's so cheap. It's $17 per wreath. Last year we were about 600 at this point in the year, and now we're at 600 again. We need 1,200. So if people will just, I think you're going to put a link out there. If people will volunteer, if people will donate, $17 for a wreath, then once again we will have everyone covered and remembered.
And it really is such a beautiful, I was looking at the pictures before. Final message to anyone watching today, what would it be?
Just please come participate. It's a way to put your "I'm sorry" into action.
Instead of it just being words. Adolfo and John, thank you again for joining me. And as Adolfo was saying, Wreaths Across America Day is celebrated next month. It's Saturday, December 13th. And for more information on how to volunteer your time or to donate a wreath, so simple, $17. Are you kidding? It's less than, anymore, a Happy Meal, right? Yeah. You can scan the QR code on your screen. We also have all of those details for you on our website. Go to WLWT.com to support our service members who paid the ultimate price for our country and our freedoms. Guys, thank you again for being